Bears lost a game, found a franchise quarterback. I'll take that any day of the week. So everything I complained about, Jordan Love of the Packers, the young kid, I'm like, where's the wow moment? One. Where's the juice? The coaches for Green Bay, they don't trust him. Look at the play calling. All of that last night, you saw it on every series with Justin Fields. Big, athletic, fast, huge arm, sit in the pocket, take shots. At one point, Matt Nagy said after that he looked over at Justin Fields, and Justin Fields gave him that look like, it's go time. Nagy said, you don't know how great that feels. And a lot of Bear fans were saying this. Well, they weren't doing a lot of bootlegs and weren't doing a lot of deception. Yeah, we did that with Mitch Trubisky, and it fooled Bear fans and people in the locker room into believing that's a franchise quarterback, which we told you from day one. No, Mitch Trubisky, it's smoke and mirrors. It's a house of cards. So Matt Nagy last night, no tricks. Steelers defense, sit in the pocket, make throws. Oh, he did. What do you want to be fooled into believing he's good? Or make him make plays? They rolled the pocket. But Green Bay coaches against the weak Kansas City defense had no trust in Jordan Love. The Bears coaches against a great Hall of Fame coach and a great defense let the kid sit in the pocket and make throws. And he had to overcome absolutely atrocious officiating last night. Atrocious officiating. Justin Fields averaged 17 yards per completion, more than any quarterback in this league. Okay, that's big boy quarterback. That's throwing the ball down the field. That's not Trubisky tricks, smoke and mirrors, all that nonsense that fools people into believing a dude can play. By the way, Jordan Love, 10 yards of completion. And that's with a better receiving core. That's with a better offensive line. That's with an offensive coach that everybody thinks is great. So do the Bears have the right coach? I like Nagy more than you, but I don't know. Do the Bears have the right GM? I got my doubts. But you have the quarterback. Well, Colin, it's just one game. No, it's not. We've all watched these music shows, American Idol, The Voice. It doesn't take long to spot big-time talent. You can see a hack and you can see a star 8 seconds, 15 max. So this league is not complicated. Got to get a franchise quarterback. That's what the Chargers did. Then get the offensive line fixed to protect your number one asset. That's what the Chargers did. And then have a bunch of people draft them that can go get their quarterback. So the Bears have two of them now. They got the quarterback, and they got the guys that can get the quarterback. But they've been trying to rebuild this O-line for 3 years, and it's still an absolute mess. And here's the thing with Justin Fields. He's the guy. First time since, was it Johnny Lou Jack, like 60 years ago? You got your guy. Cade McNown wasn't your guy. Jim McNahn's not a guy. Rex Grossman's not that guy, though talented. This is the guy. Big, tall, athletic, fast. The confidence this kid played with. Even in the final drive where they attempted the field goal, it was like, oh my God, this kid has grown so much in the last month. Sideline throws, sat, look downfield, can't see it, sideline. Sat, look downfield, sideline. Sat, look down, sideline. All right. I'm off the field, it's up to the kicker. He did, even though they didn't score, he did everything you could ask. Now, is he going to have bad Sundays? Yeah, Josh Allen just had one. May he lose himself a little? Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is officially lost. This stuff doesn't go, this tree does not grow to the sky. It'll get chopped a few times. But if you watch that and you don't see it, then you don't get it. Would you rather be Pittsburgh this morning that got a win but has a dinosaur at quarterback with no succession plan? Or would you rather lose that game, have a losing record, and know for the next 12 years? You're watching what's happening to Aaron in Green Bay. I got my guy for 10, 12 years. I'll take that every day of the week. They found their guy. By the way, he's doing it with a bad offensive line. He's doing it with a coach you're not sure you trust. Against the great defense, wasn't a lot of smoke and mirrors, man. It was just make the throws. We're not going to trick people. Make the throws. And he did. Almost enough. All right, so this is interesting. You know I've been a critic of Aaron Rodgers. That is well documented. I think he's a great first ballot Hall of Famer. In fact, I always said I liked him more than Favre. He was more of a thinking man's quarterback. But my issues were always leadership and his inability to build alliances, front office, people beyond himself. Well. Here's the latest story from people.com. That's Hollywood. It's just down the street. A source close to Rodgers says he is unhappy with all the criticism. He's now, quote, being crucified for it. He knew some people would disagree with him, but people he thought were friends are turning on him. Oh, that's interesting. His friends. You mean the ones he ghosts when they don't placate and defend him at every turn? I've known multiple people through the years that thought they were friends with Aaron, and he ghosts them when they don't defend him. Yes, being a friend of Aaron has always worked one way. It's about Aaron. So shocking this morning that his friends turn on him. Maybe they're embarrassed by him. This article also suggests Aaron may retire. That I have no idea. But he did say he was 50-50 right before the season, so I wouldn't put anything past him. But this is how Aaron has always seen the world. I am the sun, everything revolves around it. He compared himself to MLK. Oh my. And he feels crucified. You mean like Jesus? If Peyton Manning stepped in it, or let's use an example recently, Drew Brees stepped in it. He got pounded for a day, and then people started lining up. White teammates, black teammates, coaches, front office, broadcasters. People started lining up behind Drew Brees. Why? Because Drew Brees doesn't call out his franchise for 20 minutes. Drew Brees has worked his entire life to build relationships. So when he stepped in it, and by the way, we all do, it's hard. You have to build friendships, and friendships are even, and a friend can disagree with you, and a friend can be critical of you, and you don't ghost them. That's how friendships, real friendships, work. Not in Hollywood, of course, where people pretend to be something, like maybe your friend. Aaron's big in Hollywood. But we all step in it. And Aaron stepped in it. But now he can't figure out why he doesn't have this alliance of people that are there to defend him. Where have you built it? He spent 20 minutes calling out. Remember that press conference? Calling out the Packers front office. Shocker, Aaron, they're not here to put their arms around you today. I said it when he said it. Would Brady do that? Would Peyton Manning do that? Would Eli Manning do that? Would Drew Brees do that? I mean, I understand Russell Wilson gets mad at his franchise, but the minute Seattle made a couple of moves, we joked on this show. He was back to go Hawks. I love my team. I love my coach. I love my GM, Mr. Optimism. With Aaron, it's passive-aggressive shots at coaches. It's calling out the front office. It's ghosting friends. And surprise, when you step in it, nobody's there for you. Because friendships take work and sacrifice. They have to be even. I yell at you, you yell at me. Jeff Saturday and Peyton Manning. There's video on NFL films, them screaming at each other on the sidelines. It's okay. That's what friends do. That's the way it works. Joy can be mad at me. I can be mad at Joy. Don't work the next day. It's no biggie. We just laugh it off. That's the way it works. But Aaron today feels victimized. He doesn't feel support. Well, where have you built it? This stuff is hard. I'm not saying that. This is not pick on Aaron. But if all your relationships start and end with you, and you see yourself as above the fray and above the team and above the front office and above this and above that, well, you're not part of the group. You're above it. And now you're on your own. But Drew Brees wasn't. When he had that 24, 36-hour stepped-in-it moment, boy, everybody, people on other teams came out and said, yeah, no, actually, when I broke into the league, Drew was there for me. Drew was really good and really supportive. That's the way it works. That's why Drew Brees has multiple offers at multiple places and was allowed to play forever. How many times did we see Drew Brees, a teammate, retire and cry on the podium? Offensive linemen weep, 6'6", 320-pound men, weeping at the podium, that they loved him because of how much he had given to them. That's how friendships work. I give, you give. I sacrifice, you sacrifice. Don't ghost people. I don't have to care about them. So today, Aaron, according to people.com, I didn't even know it was a thing. Caught me off guard with that one. I didn't even know people.com was a thing. He is very upset, and they are insinuating retirement could be on the table. That I don't know. That I doubt. That I have no sources. But I do have sources that Aaron's difficult. And then I see him call out his organization for 20 minutes. Shocker, they're not there for you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.